Shalom Akim. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth for sincerity. Shalom Akim. I want to go and get into this video that's on this World Star. What a coincidence. The work we've been doing out here for some time, and we've been saying that these people have been watching us. They've been watching us for quite some time. We've been saying this for a long time. This just add more, what's the word I'm looking for? Because what we're doing is not in vain. We already know that, but it's just, just a confidence booster, man, so to speak. Because, World Star is now coming out with videos showing America getting nuked, showing the, when the things are going down, and it's how ironic that we've been preaching this, and the elders that came way before us, but we've been pushing this for quite some time, and we've been laughed at. We've been saying that nothing's changed, y'all looking crazy, and now here it is with Esau and his new technology with this AI stuff, and he's pushing this more and more, and we know that AI is just no coinky-dink. It just don't come out the blue. Like, you have to program it and then it'll go out and do whatever you say to do. That's how computers work and robots work and stuff. So now they're programming them to bring out these end of the world scenarios. What a coinky-dink, man. They're not showing you America growing back better again. They're not showing you anything in these AIs about America rehealing or building back better. All they're showing you is death and destruction. More and more of these videos are coming out, these AI videos. AI is even trying to talk about how they're going to take over the world, these different things, they're just showing you the menace behind this AI stuff, as well as these AI, the people that are behind it are also watching us and they know about the prophecies, man, so yeah, these things are rolling, man. This is a time. This is exciting times we're in right now. These are very, very exciting times, man. We've proven this point. We're proving time and time again, letting people know that, look, man, especially you Israelites, it's high time to wake up out your sleep, man, because this place is doomed. It's done with, man. The whole time in this video, I would have to record the video and play it back, but it's on World Star. And basically it just says AI shows nukes going off and how people, influencer would still be doing, dumb shit, taking pictures, dancing around, talking about how sexy their muscles are. And you see the nigga woman right here. She's just showing you how cool, trying to get a good snapshot. They got another nigga woman with the blonde hair in, and she got the long nails on. Just showing you truthfully how these people are going to be acting in them times, man. Nothing's gonna change for these people, man. This is gonna be all chaos and murder going on, and they're gonna be looking around, running around, going crazy, man. This is Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an heir which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. Yeah, so like I said, it's folly, man. It's all about this folly, man. But right now, they're showing. While destruction is going down, you're going to be stuck in your folly. This is where the Lord going to have your mindset, man. The Lord's going to have your mindset. You're going to be searching for us. Because that 9 times to the corner right there where the missiles and things went off, where the explosion is, where this van is, brothers was probably on the corner preaching, just speaking, and now the Lord told them to get up off that corner, and now they're gone. And now these crazy people are all around, running around, looking crazy, mayhem going on and everything, man. Because these are times we're going to come into, man. We're not going to be out on those corners too much longer, man. We are not going to be on those two corners too much longer. This word is getting ready to be closed down. And got who is this that just came with these? You just had these attacks on attacks on free speech are happening left and right as far as with this Trump in office, and he coming down on the different internet talk and just talking freedom of speech, period, man. So all this stuff is coming to an end, man. It's coming to a boil. At the end of the day, it was our job to warn these people, man. And what did they do? They wanted to be stupid and talk stupid. This is 2 Peter 2:7. And delivered just lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. And yes, we are vexed with this conversation of these people, man. And here it is, what are they talking about, man? what do they talk about? Going on vacation, you know, trying to see what their future is, you know, as far as 10 years down the road from here, you know, where they're going to be with their kids, you know, with their family. You know, they're not thinking about the Lord and what he has in store, you know. Why? Because the Lord is not dealing with these people, man. But they're not even thinking about what time. They're not even watching the news, nothing. They're not watching nothing, seeing what Benjamin, not a Jew, is doing. You know, they're not watching what happened in India a week or two ago, you know. These different things are occurring, and only the hopeful elect are paying attention and watching these things, man. Because why? Because we know that these are all signs of the prophecies coming to pass, man. You know, World War III. You know, this sea hip that's coming down the trip. You know, this Jacob's trouble. These different things that are bubbling, man. That are right there, man. You know, that are gonna happen, man. So yeah, we're speak about we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. You know, here it is. We're speaking about the kingdom to come, and they want to talk about the next basketball game. They want to talk about, once again, how to survive in Babylon in the next few years, man, in the next 10 years, man. You know, we don't see this place going on too much longer, man, you know. And especially now with AI coming out with these different videos, this is pushing the point, man. It's pushing the envelope, you know. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So our job was to give our people warning, you know, from the Lord. Because death and destruction is coming to Babylon. Whether they believe it or not, man, you know. Once again, when we came around our family members and we were trying to explain to them, you know, the times we're in, and we were trying to explain to them to get right with the Lord, because these things, these happy days are going to come to an end. You know, what did they do? They kicked us out the house. They made fun of us, you know. They called us bad news bears and all sorts of different names we got. Why? Because we were trying to warn them from the things that the Lord is going to do to this place, man. We're giving them warning. You know, you had a prophet that was amongst you, and you didn't want to listen. Ezekiel 3:19, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, thou speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So we had a major job to do, and our job was to prophesy and continue doing this work, man. You know, continue doing this work. And now we have the AI bots that are coming out that are pushing visuals and giving you videos of what we've been telling you is going to happen, man. And also, they got the people laughing, looking real foolish, man. That's how a lot of these people are going to be looking in these times coming, man. Real foolish, man. You know? You're going to be looking real stupid. This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man. You know? So at the end of the day, you know, judgment's coming to this place, man. You know, and we're here to give warning. That's our job, man. And we you know, these words that came out, whether you believe them or not, man, they're still, you know, they're gonna hold true, man. You know, because every man is a liar in the Lord's eyes, man. You know, especially you wicked 2/3, man. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, we're doing our just job, man, and this is what the Lord requires of us, man. In order for us to make it up out of this place, we have to continuously blow this horn. We have to continuously warn people until the Lord tells us to shut it down. And that's coming very soon, man. That is coming very soon, man. And another thing with this AI stuff going on, man, you know, this AI stuff is getting more and more, what's the word I'm looking for? They're getting more and more intricate with it, man. You know, they're already voiceovers, they're faceovers, there's all sorts of things. So coming down the road very soon, we're going to be made the faces of different things, you know. Whatever this tyrannical government comes up with, we're going to be the face of it, man, because he has to find out a way to shut us down, man, because the things that we were saying is detrimental to his system, man, you know. And that's another thing, we're bringing down this devil's system with the words and with these videos, man, you know, through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, you know. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, yeah, this AI, you know, these the people behind the AI, they're seeing what's going on. You know, they're also starting to put these things out in different forms, whether it be in videos or picture forms. You know, but you know, these things coming down the road, man. We don't have too much longer, man. You know, we do not have too much longer. But it was just how ironic. You know, woke up this morning and seen this video, and I was like, wow, look at this. Now they're telling on themselves. Ain't no turning back. No turning back. So for the brothers that's continuing this work, man, blessings to you. But the brothers that fell off in this truth, man, you can pray and try to repent and get back in this fold, because this is where it's at, and the prophecies are rolling, man. With that being said, I'm just edifying. Shalom, Akim.